Hello there and welcome back to another honest video review from AK Prestige. Today we have here this 2019 Kia Niro, and speaking of honesty, we're going to try and do this full video review in one take. Let's see how it goes. So starting off, this car has just over 50,000 miles on the clock and full service history from new. It is the facelift model, and what you'll notice from the facelift model is this new lower bumper area and these new this new sort of front grille with the diamond effect around it. You've also got brand new alloys which are diamond cut all around. Now, if you just make your way slightly back, Tom, I'm going to take you through the good, the bad and the ugly of this car, so you know every single little thing there is to know about the car for two reasons. Number one, to know what's going to be on your driveway every single day, and just as importantly, what you're going to be behind the wheel of every single day. So let's start off with the ugly. Tom, come with me please. On this car, there are a few very, very light stone chips on the front bumper and bonnet. Now, this you'll get with any car which has over a few thousand miles, so it's not really worth worrying about, but it's worth noting. Other than that, the bodywork throughout, other than a few very, very minor scratches, possibly a couple down here on the rear, you've got one very light scratch down there, which is not worth respraying the whole bumper for. The car is really in an immaculate condition. Now, as well as that, if we take a look at the alloys, all of the alloys are diamond cut and 18 inches. Really, really gorgeous looking alloys. I think these compare with some of the German brand alloys. And as well as that, all of the tyres are well within the legal limit. If we make our way over to the second alloy, you'll see that some of the alloys, including this one, does require a very minor refurb. And this will be done included in the sale, so don't worry about that. However, we do have the philosophy here to show you truly honest cars so that you know what you're buying, rather than something that, you know, has been in a little bit of an accident and you have to worry about it and has been, you know, put back together in a way that you don't know how the condition was before. Another very small point to mention is that there is a very light scuff here on this plastic cladding. This is not too expensive to fix. However, we prefer to sell the car as is so that it's not replaced and you think, why has it been replaced? Over to the third alloy, you'll see, again, needs a very, very light bit of work. However, we'll get that done included in the sale. And over to the fourth alloy, this one's actually in an excellent condition. Again, a very small amount of work needed, which we will get done. Now, if we move back over to the front of the car, this car comes with a ton of technology, which we'll show you once we get inside. Some of the outside features that you'll realize is that it has auto folding mirrors, which if I get the key from inside the car and press lock, you'll see that the mirrors fold in automatically. As well as that, you've got the reversing camera on the car, your daytime running lights, which really make this car look absolutely gorgeous. And overall, it's such a great looking car. Sorry, part of the impact of being a small business on a high road is that occasionally some of our locals do walk past, so apologies, but thank you. Tom, let's head inside, please. Now, if you come and join me from this angle, as you can see, the car's got full leather seats, which are heated and perforated, and we'll get on to the rest of the features inside the car in just one moment. The seats are also electric down here with electric lumbar support and six-way adjustable seating. You've got electric windows front and rear with electrically adjustable mirrors and auto folding as well. Tom, join me in the passenger seat and we'll show everybody just how it is to be inside this car. Welcome to the interior of the Kia Niro. Come and have a seat. So from the get-go, the huge difference with the facelift Niro is this giant screen that you see with this gorgeous piano black look going throughout. This screen is touchscreen, HD, it really does look gorgeous. You've got your 3D mapping as well. If we turn the car on, the car comes to life, it does a full system check. It actually starts off automatically in electric mode, so you have that. Now, one point I really mentioned, if you just close that door, what you'll see, and I'll open the driver door now. Tom, if you just zoom in here onto the driver, what you'll see, one second, is when I go to close the door, is that there's a small infographic there of the door closing slowly, which is a really nice small thing, but it shows you that this is a modern car. As well as that, when it comes to features, you've got this leather multi-function leather steering wheel with adaptive cruise control here, as well as lane keep assist on the button down here, but you can't see that from this angle. But take my word for it, it is there. As well as that, some other features that you have in this car include a heated steering wheel, which is a super luxury feature to have in a car like this, and for me, really makes the driving experience very warm. I'll be honest, I actually went and picked up this car this morning, and it was very cold. It was about 7 degrees, and my hands were freezing. But as soon as I pressed on that button and put my hands on the steering wheel, they just warm you up. It completely takes away any numb feeling in your hands, and it really just does make you feel at home when you combine that with the heated seats. Now, if it's just you in the car and you want to keep warm or cool in the summers, but you want to be economical, rather than cooling or heating up the entire car, you've got this lovely little button here, which is a driver only fan mode for your aircon or heating. So it's a clever economic mode, or economic way of keeping yourself in the right temperature. As well as that, you do have a wireless charging pad here for all of your smart devices. You've got 2 USB slots and a 12-volt socket. You've got your 2 cup holders and a lovely leather armrest to complete the leather look within the car. This car does also have auto hold, again another very nice convenience feature for when driving. And what I'll quickly show you is, whilst having my foot on the brake, you'll see that the reversing camera has just come on. And along with the reversing camera, I'm going to do something that no driver should ever do, which is dry steer. But you can see that the guidance moves along with the car, so you know exactly when you're parking in a bay or parking on the side of the road, whether you've got enough space to tuck in your car. So it's a great safety feature as well as convenience feature. Then you put your car back into park, and all of a sudden you're back on the map. Now, we'll move over into the rear. Now, just as a reference, let me just correct my seat. This is my driving position, and the reason I'm showing you this, for reference, I'm a shed over 6 foot tall. We're now going to get in the rear, and I'm going to show you just how much space we have in the back. Tom, if you could please follow me. Thank you very much. Back of the doors are currently locked. Now, in the rear, the perforated leather seats continue. You do also have an armrest over here as well, so 2 people can fit very comfortably, but you also have the option of fitting a 3rd person in the middle, but it would be a little bit of a squeeze. Now, there isn't a very large uprising here because the car is front-wheel drive and not all-wheel drive. If it was all-wheel drive, it will come up quite high, and you wouldn't be able to comfortably fit a 3rd person there. So sort of a pro and con as to having a 2-wheel drive, front-wheel drive vehicle. As well as that, in the back, sitting comfortably, I probably have an additional 2 inches. So 2 6-foot individuals could easily, comfortably fit